Good morning, I am Fish1062, the Flans Tech and More server manager, and I am making this quick video on the custom stock chunk plugin to help those players who may have been a bit confused about it in the past or are new to the server. For those of you who do not know, stock chunk is meant as a plugin to give an economic reason to make a defendable base, as it ties part of your economic value into it. This works by these resource anchors here that you can get through crates, envoys, events, and other challenges. Um, from here, if I place these down, it'll say that this is not in my faction stock chunk. Now, the problem with this is, well, I can't place them, I can't get any value. So the first step I'm going to take is I'm going to come to a part of my land, I'm going to do STC set. Now I can go ahead, I can place a couple of these down, and I can see STC payout. So what this is going to do is it's going to list all the crates, all the anchors I have, and what they're worth, and when I place them. That's going to tell me my total amount and the time until next payout. So every 6 hours, I will be paid out this amount of money right here, and that will go until these anchors expire. Now, these anchors will expire 10 days after the date listed here. So on, what would be January 4th or January 3rd, at 3:42:44 Eastern Time, these are going to go ahead and expire, and they will no longer work or give you any value. Um, Now, let's say you just want to break one and move it. It's just going to give you a regular sponge back. These have no economic value. They're useless. That's just what they are. So let's say you are going ahead and you're trying to move. So if I try and move to a new base here, I try to do STC set, it's going to tell me my faction already has a stock chunk. Well, to get around that, if I do STC remove, it will remove my stock chunk. These will have no economic value anymore, just regular sponges, as it is. I can come to my new place though and do STC set. So this is my new land claim here, and I can go ahead, I can start placing all these down. I've got a ton of these different ones here, and boom. So if I check my payout, I have all these here again, and I will get $164,000 every time this payout timer hits 0. So that's pretty good. However, this is, of course, not always going to happen. So what can happen is you can get raided. So let's say I leave this faction. All right, I'm going to just create a new one, war faction here. And I'm now going to see, okay, hey, there's a base here. I want to see if they have a stock chunk. Well, what I can do is I can do /stc check. I can just go sort of around their claim, checking the different chunks here. And if I find one, oh, I am now standing in their stock chunk. So I'd mark this down however I want to, just remember that this is where it is. And if I try and break one, I have fadmin on. Sorry about that, we're just gonna admin off. If I try and break one, it's not gonna normally break. I'm just done. So if I try and blow them up, the same story is gonna happen as with if I just tried to break them normally. It's just gonna break them into sponges. Nothing else happens. They just have no value if they get blown up. However, if I take and I overclaim their base, so I claim one here, and I claim one here, theirs no longer has value here. If you look, it just gave me a couple of these different resource anchors here. So what it did is it took and gave me a random 75% of their resource anchors into my inventory, and I can now go ahead, I can now set this for myself, and I can place all these into mine now. Oh, not check, sorry. And now I have gone ahead, I have gained all of that value from theirs over here. And these are just now regular sponges again, as normal. So yeah, that's about all there is to it. Pretty quick and easy. If you have any more questions, feel free to bring it up with any of the staff or make a Discord report ticket. But yeah, other than that, have a good day and hope to see you on server.